Krishna. In the previous video, we have discussed about the sales project, and till now we have discussed about the sales project and the different parameters in it. And then this is the last this in Power BI. This is the last video regarding the explanation of uh, expertise of Power BI or the Power BI usefulness of Power BI. So the previous video we have seen different a table platform and interaction in between the tables using edit interactions and how everything gets changed due to edit interactions option in Power BI. The also in Excel this kind of feature is not present. So there is an advanced feature in Power BI. And now in the next in this video I'm going to discuss the remaining parameters which we left in the previous video. The remaining parameter is gross margin. So here also we can see when we go nearby to any place, when we are selected here, you can see the gross margin percentage of 42% for the year 21. If I deselect it, it gives the gross margin of the whole. I press Control and scroll the tab forward and backward. I press Control, scroll the mouse forward and backward, and immediately we can see the number in more detail. It's like magnifier. Suppose if I touch France, so here I've taken the France, so we can see the France, the quarters of we can see the France country and quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four of all the years. Suppose if I want the results of a France country of only the financial year 2020. So selected 2020. So the 2020 for the year 2020, that financial year, these are all the gross margin percentages in four quarters, quarter one to three, four. So if I deselect it, I'll get the total. I'll get the gross margin percentage of all the 4 years for a country, France. So now I'm going to deselect it again. So if I select again, I'll get the total. I'll get the table of total markets and gross margin. As you can see, quarter is gross margin of all the countries. Here you can see that compared to Excel, the visualization part and these are all the tool tips. The visualization part is good in when we see in Power BI. So also when and there is an interaction in between the graphs and the table. The similar is not possible in Excel. And now the next part is top and bottom. Here we can see the top and bottom, the top five products and the bottom five products. So here we can see the top five products. The top product, the product based on net number of sales. The topmost product sold is AQW Power DXI. I will click here. So when I click here, I can see the topmost product sell. And similarly, you can see here the bottom five products is all 36 million. Similarly, when I click here, the bottommost product sold is 1.2 million. And if we do not want to change, we can also do that. Interaction in between the tables can also be stopped using edit interaction option. That part will be discussed in the upcoming projects. So also we can see here that the sales of a country in every year in all the 4 years, so 2019, 20, 21. We can select multiple years by pressing Control 2020, 2021, 2019, 2021, and we can see all the years the total number of net sales is highest in India, and later it is USA and then the South Korea. So and here you can see that top five products and the bottom five products. When we select 2018, 2019, 2020, everything gets changed. Similarly, when we select when we select the particular portion, we can see the sales of the country. When we select this portion, we can see the sales of that country and the corresponding top and bottom five. When I select any country here, everything gets changed. So there is a particular interaction between every country. We can also select multiple countries, multiple years. So there is one such biggest advantage in Power BI. Whenever we want data of different countries, we can easily understand, we can easily understand how the data works and how the sales are present in a particular country. So after that, we are going for sales versus target. So this is the total. This is a picturesque view of sales versus target of all the 4 years. The sales 19, 20, 20, 21, and how much the target is 1,000 million, whereas the sales reach around 42 million, 94 million, and 93 million. So we are less in target of around minus 77 million. 21 versus 20. When compared to 21, when compared to 2021, its performance has fared well. So in 2020, the sales of USA is 54 million, whereas the sales is less by 51 million. So this can be seen in this graph. So I'll deselect it. So you can see here the sales of different countries for over the years 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'll select Philippines. So when I select Philippines, I can see particularly the sales of Philippines 10 million, 20 million. In 1920, the sales has increased in 2020, but it remains stagnant in 21. So 21 versus 20, the performance is good. But when it comes to the target, we didn't reach the target. So this how, and when I click any here, I can even see when I click here, I can see a similar straight line, the performance of the country in the form of net sales. So from this we can see that the Power BI not only in this project, not only sales or finance, the Power BI is useful most of the times when now there is a large amount of data and we need to when we have huge amount of data, we need to do analysis of the data for further business expansion or in order to know is there any leakages in the leakages in the system. So this data using this data we can have very clear understanding of how to improve and where are the problems where are the problems in the system and how to separate the problems by using different visualizations, different charts available in Power BI, creation of dashboards, different charts like pie chart, donut chart, funnel chart, water flow chart. So all the different kinds of charts are available, and by keeping these charts and writing measures and creating connections in between the tables, we'll get a better understanding of our data. Whatever data we are creating, that data can be used intelligently. Even in nowadays, data analysis is the most important part. When Indian government is investing huge on data because everything is online. Wherever there is online, there is a data available. So this data can be used for different purposes, for transportation purpose, even and apps like even for Book My Show, Redbus, everything. The total number of tickets sold, the total number of tickets remain for a particular show. All the things data plays a key role. Even in the hospital sector, total number of rooms booked, total number of rooms remain vacant, the total number of rooms booked during summer season. Everywhere, data is most crucial part. Wherever there is an online system, data is available in the system. If we make a corrective measures or proactive approach of using this data, the business will be good. So this is the main target of Power BI the main target of data analysis is using Power BI, we can do efficient data. There are many other tools for data analysis. Power BI is an easy tool, and as it is easily integrated with Excel, and most of the times data is available in Excel itself. So it is better to learn Power BI as it is similar to Excel, and it is like it is like the improved version of Excel. So learning Excel, knowing Excel, you already know 30 to 40% of Power BI. You need to practice the remaining 30 to 40% in order to excel in order to do better in Power BI. And the next part in this Power BI is like creation of major projects. This project involves only sales of around 7,009 7 lakhs 99,000. In real case, when we take a Rapido case or Uber case, that the total number of rides, the total number of failed rides, the total number of rides within 10 kilometers, there are different parameters, different KPIs has to be written, and this data analysis is a never-ending process. Using Chat GPT or Power BI, if we want a correct data, we need to know exactly what we want. We need to understand the tool at least to give it the command. So learning Power BI is a very good approach at the end is current market in 2025. Thank you.